Hello to you. Welcome. Bienvenidos a Adelante Chicago. I'm Lourdes Duarte. Thank you so much for joining us today. Well, community members gathered in Little Village to honor the memory of a mother and daughter who police say were killed in a domestic dispute earlier this week. Andrea Medina has that story.
Community members from near and far joined together for a vigil in Little Village, paying tribute to a mother and daughter who were killed in their home on 26th and Millard Avenue.
We're here, first of all, to honor the lives of Daniela and Karina.
48-year-old Karina Gonzalez and 15-year-old Daniela Alvarez were shot and killed on July 3rd. Jose Alvarez is allegedly responsible for his wife and daughter's death. According to CPD, Jose also shot his 18-year-old son, but was able to get away and called police. Cook County prosecutors say the killings were sparked by an argument where Jose accused his wife of cheating. Prosecutors say the family had endured years of alleged alcohol, drug, and verbal abuse by Jose.
She was ready to get out of this situation that she was in, and unfortunately, that's not the way that this ended. But it doesn't mean that it needs to end like this for everyone.
Crystal Gallardo is with Almas Nuevas, an organization dedicated to helping women experiencing mental health problems and domestic violence. Gallardo says Karina was determined to get out of her abusive marriage.
It was awesome and really motivating to me to see her wanting to change and wanting to do the right things in order to better the lives of her kids.
They said, "We are the voice of Karina, we are the voice of Daniela." Many lifting them in spirits, holding candles and signs that read, "We are with you, you're not alone." One of Karina's co-workers, who was also in a domestic violence relationship, says she advised her to get help and is in disbelief of the outcome. Monica says, "I don't know what happened. I'm still processing this. It has been very hard on me because I loved her like a sister." Organizers say the mom and daughter's death marks a journey to justice. They also say the vigil is not only to remember the two, but to bring awareness to the dangers of domestic violence.
Both male and females that deal with this in some way, shape, or form. So we are going to continue to fight however we can.
Andrea Medina, WGN News.
Thank you to Andrea for that story. As far as Jose Alvarez, he's a suspect. He's being held behind bars without bail. He is due back in court on July 26. Now, also, we want to talk about this. As you saw in Andrea's piece, Karina Gonzalez did reach out to an organization known as Almas Nuevas. It was there to lend a helping hand. The group has been around for more than 18 years, helping individuals with things like anxiety, depression, or even victims of domestic abuse. And one of the coordinators is with us today, Diana Madrigal. Thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
We appreciate it. We know that you worked hand in hand with this family. Talk to me about how your organization is sort of coping with this now that we're kind of moving off of, the main news event that happened more than a week ago.
I mean, we're still in shock. It's a tragedy that we are now speaking because of her. But this is an opportunity for us to reach the community, for them not to stay quiet, not to be scared of what happens, of the what ifs. If they know they're in a domestic violence relationship, that they need help and they have help. They have organizations like ours that helps individuals with their self-worth. And this goes with not just women, but men and the youth. They need to understand what a healthy relationship is, and sometimes it happens not just women. So this is just an experience that we're taking, and it's as sad as the story is. We wanna fight for Karina, and we wanna let the community know that they're not alone, and that we have more opportunities to bring to them, more than they even know.
Yeah, and learn from it. And you hit on an interesting point. You said that in this particular case, she had reached out to your organization, but that doesn't often happen. No. Explain some of the barriers and some of the things that you're noticing with the Latino community as to why they're not often going and seeking help.
I feel like in the Latino community, we're scared of what is going to happen to me. As a woman, I'm going to talk about just what happened to Karina. As a woman, she was scared. Obviously, as a single mom, she doesn't see herself as a single mom. She has 2 kids. Obviously, her daughter was in the accident. But just bringing in the community and having to know that you're not alone, and that there are so much help in the United States where as Latinos, we think that we don't have any help or there's no help for us. It's just empowering ourselves as women to become better and know that we don't need of anything or anyone if we want to get out of an unhealthy relationship, and that there is a future for us.
Okay, so someone like Karina would have called to your office, or anyone at home who may be watching this calls your office, and what happens? Walk us through sort of the steps that you take and the help that you're able to offer someone.
Okay, so in our group, Almas Nuevas, we offer spiritual retreats. What does that mean? That we go out and we do this weekend retreat, get away from everything and everyone. And that's when we work with women or men have gone to the group, and we just empower them in everything that they don't think of themselves. We empower them. We give them resources to not be scared. We help with their mental health and their self-worth. And then obviously, like Karina, we offer extra resources that we know, like Mujeres Latinas.
So Mujeres Latinas en Acción is another organization that just recently celebrated 50 years in the Chicago area, and they will then provide resources for a family, a woman, a mom who may be dealing with domestic violence.
So we empower them mentally. That's why I want to say that our group does, for sure. And then once they know that they're not alone, and we have help. We work with other organizations, so we send them to those organizations. This group has been anonymous for years, for 18 plus years.
Almas Nuevas,
yes. So for us we know all the groups, and obviously they don't help us as much, but we, like I said, we work mentally. So I feel like that's another target that Latinos don't have that knowledge yet.
So I think that's interesting. You said your group has worked anonymously for years. Why, what was that, and why the change now?
I don't know. I seriously don't know. I mean, it gives me the chills. Just to think that Karina's story impacted us so much, and that we're all here speaking for her. Like I said, she was willing to leave this relationship. She was ready for it. And the fact that this happened to her is just, I can't believe it. We're still in shock. And yeah, I don't know why we were anonymous for so long. We were just working with the community, and if the community needed us, someone else told them, someone else told them about us, and that's how it was working for years. And we didn't get funded by anyone or anything. This is just to the community. This is something that I do on my part-time time when I have free time. The leader of the group is a life coach, so she's the one in charge, and I'm the one helping with everything else. We have other helpers, other coordinators helping in this. But this has been something that we do on our free time to the community.
All right. We're going to get the information up on the screen if anyone is interested or needs help or is looking for resources. She talked about the head of the organization, Alicia Acevedo, and there's a number on your screen, 773-408-2337. I appreciate your time. Thank you for
having
in.
us.
All right,
Thank
and
you.
good luck.